This is Kalkatta, not Kolkata, as a Bengali likes to refer to his or her city. Not Calcutta, which is the world of the anglicized, but this is the world of the non-Bengalis, the world of people who have come from as far as Bihar, from Uttar Pradesh, and oftentimes from Bangladesh as illegal migrants. This is the world where the protagonist of my novel, Jamshed Alam, or Jami, finds his early home. He comes here with his mother, his father, and his sister, who's lame in one foot. This is a world populated by shopkeepers of a variety of different kinds. Perfume, Unani medicines, gems and jewelry, butchers, slaughterhouses abound. And of course, this is also the world of gangs, the world that he falls into. This is the place where he becomes friends with people who will last him for his entire life. This is the place where he finds his enemies, enemies who will torment him for the rest of his life. So, Jakaria Street, Chitpur, Kolutola, central and north central Kolkata is the setting of the novel as it starts. We think of Kolkata as a Bengali city, when in fact it isn't. The majority of Kolkatans are actually non-Bengalis. We think of ourselves, the cultured intelligentsia, as being the core, and everybody else is the periphery, when really the cultured Bengali intelligentsia is the periphery of this city. When I thought of writing the fictional memoir of a gigolo in contemporary Kolkata, I thought I had bought myself a huge load of trouble, because I, a middle-class Bengali, would have to go outside my comfort zone to enter the world of gigolos. There are lots of characters in this novel. There is, of course, Jamshed and his family. There is Uncle Mushtaq, the person who gives them shelter when they arrive as illegals from Bangladesh. Uncle Mushtaq is the leader of the Communist Party in Bengal. But perhaps the character that touches him most deeply is Rani. When Jami takes up a job as a masseur at Champaka, Rani is his manager. She's a transgender person, a hijra. So Jamshed Alam wants to become a Kalkatta wala. That's his grand ambition. He's the son and grandson of refugees, and nothing would be better for him to have a permanent home. Having dropped out of school, he has no options but to find a small-time job in a travel agency. Over a period of time, he graduates from his travel agency job and becomes a masseur in a massage parlor. And suddenly, a whole world of opportunity opens up before him. From being a masseur, he becomes a gigolo, a male prostitute. And in a very strange way, his life as a gigolo makes him a proper Kalkatta wala. He travels to parts of the city he'd never been to before. He goes to the leafy suburbs of the south, the home of the fabled Bhadralok. He goes to the seedy guest houses in Sada Street and around Park Street to meet his foreign clients. There's a part of the novel when Jami discovers Job Chanak, discovers him accidentally. Does Job Chanak also discover Jami? Is Jami the true inheritor of Job Chanak, a stranger who arrives in this delta by the river and discovers a city for himself? Jami's job is to provide satisfaction to women. But what about love? Does he fall in love? There is someone that he has met at the travel agency, Mundira, who's from a completely different universe. And when they meet and talk again, she asks him, "Why didn't you ever speak with me when we were colleagues?" And Jami says, "Because I thought girls like you don't like boys like me." Does she really? Or does she not? Jami's Kalkatta is full of surprises. But perhaps his biggest surprise was his meeting with Pablo, a little boy. He discovers a part of himself that he was never ever capable of in the past. Does he and Pablo, more than anybody else in the city, have a future together? When I started writing this novel, the question that was foremost in my mind was, how do I bridge the gap between me, the author, and Jamshed the Gigolo? And I thought the best way would be to write the novel in first person, to try to see Kolkata through the eyes of Jamshed rather than through the eyes of me. I would never ever consider going into parts of the city at certain times of the night when I know that the gigolos have come to search for drugs for their customers. In a way, it changed my relationship with Kolkata. It made me aware of not simply my presence and my comfort zone, but also how people with different vocations and pursuits make their life and livelihood here.